Hi, welcome. I'm Kyle Ormsby from the Reed College Mathematics Department, and we're going to tell you about math and statistics at Reed.
My name is Angélica Osorno. Also a professor in the math department here. You might be wondering, how is math at Reed and what if it's different than what you've done in high school? And math in general is the study of numbers, patterns, and shapes. Here at Reed, and actually in most colleges in the US, you focus more on problem solving and creative insight and in true genuine understanding of the problems at hand rather than just memorizing formulas and plugging and chugging. So what you're going to be seeing in your classes at Reed is going to be a lot more creative and a lot more insightful.
So here's a quick example of that. In one of our courses, we study combinatorics, which I like to call advanced counting. You may have thought previously about having a room full of people, everyone shakes everyone's hand. How many handshakes happen? Here on the left-hand side is a graph representing that with 6 people, and I'll leave it to you as a puzzle to think about why that number is represented by that sum of consecutive integers, and also 6 times 5 over 2. We do go beyond problems like that, and you can think about a harder one. How many non-crossing handshakes can you do if you have n people seated at a round table? So you can see some diagrams of ways that everyone can shake hands simultaneously without arms crossing, and think about that. It'll lead you into a beautiful subject called the Catalan numbers.
So Kyle just told us about a problem that you see in Math 113. Here's a list of our common fall first year classes. So these are classes that you can access next semester. First, we have Math 111, which is calculus. And some of you may be familiar with calculus from high school. It's basically the study of continuous change and limits. In Math 112, which you can take at Reed only if you have seen calculus before. So, for example, if you have AP credit, or if you come and talk to one of us and we agree with you that you have had enough calculus experience, you're going to learn the proofs behind calculus. So you'll learn, for example, you will define appropriately how a limit works, and then you will use that to define derivatives, and then you will use that to prove the intermediate value theorem, for example. Kyle already told us a little bit about Math 113. In Math 113, we learned about combinatorics a little bit. We learned about number theory, which is the study of prime numbers, and we learned a little bit about discrete probability. Another class that you can access your first year is Math 141, which is Introduction to Probability and Statistics. So we learn about the concepts behind inference and hypothesis testing, and all of this is done using the R program, which is a very, very powerful program to do data visualization, data analysis.
So this is the full mathematics curriculum, and I'm not going to spend long on this slide. You can pause the video and look through these courses. The ones in the flowchart are core courses, and the ones on bullet points are topics courses. And similarly, here is the mathematics with the statistics concentration curriculum. So slightly different core courses along with a need to take 141 and some other higher level probability statistics classes.
In the math department, we have some additional opportunities for students. One that we are always very excited about is our weekly colloquium, which meets most Thursdays. And here is our opportunity to bring people from outside to tell us about the exciting research that they're doing. And the cool thing is that they make these talks accessible to undergraduate students even in their first year. And this gives students the opportunity to see what kind of cool math is being done out there, and it gives us faculty the opportunity to interact with the broader mathematical community. Our students engage in a bunch of different summer opportunities. Some do research here at Reed with faculty members. Some participate in what are called REUs, Research Experience for Undergraduates, which are programs funded by the National Science Foundation, where undergraduate students work together solving interesting research problems. And some of our students also participate in internships at various companies. Many of our students do study abroad. The most popular program that we have is Budapest Semesters in Mathematics, which, as the name suggests, you go to Budapest for a semester and learn some really cool math. And there's other options available, but they need to be approved. The Budapest Semesters is always automatically available to our students.
The last thing we want to talk about is the thesis experience at Reed. Obviously, everyone who graduates does a thesis during their senior year with a Reed faculty member. In math, that might be expositing an advanced topic so that it becomes accessible for undergraduates. It also might be doing original research. So you can see a few snippets from theses that we've put on the screen here. It's a great opportunity to connect with faculty and think deeply about some really beautiful math. So thank you for joining us, and welcome to Reed.
Yeah, thank you for your time.